Good evening. Weight loss is an ongoing problem for many people, especially those with excess weight. According to the Canadian Obesity Network, obesity affects 1 in 4 adult Canadians. One of Canada's leading obesity experts visited the border city last night to debunk some obesity myths. He also tackled the best way to manage your weight.
I've struggled all my life with weight loss, yes.
Don Whitaker was bound to a wheelchair for 6 years. With the help of Dr. Sharma's expertise, he lost weight, went through 2 hip replacements, and is now walking without any assistance.
I lost to date 185 pounds, and it's been quite a journey, and it's really beginning to help me understand myself, what makes me tick. And also the big thing is it's now a lifestyle change for a lifetime.
But the process was not easy for Whitaker. Dr. Sharma says the first step is to determine what causes weight gain.
There could be a lot of reasons why somebody's overeating or finding it difficult to, control their diet. This could be lack of sleep, it could be lack of time, it could be medications that they're on, it could be depression, it could be emotional issues, and you have to diagnose those issues to understand what's actually happening.
I was had a very active life, and probably worked under a lot of pressure, and didn't take time for myself. Long days, eating irregularly, eating the wrong things because of mobility problems, doing the fast food thing.
Getting enough sleep, planning what you eat, and exercising are some ways to start losing weight and living healthy. But Dr. Sharma says there's a big misconception about exercising. The big myth is many people believe you just need to exercise to lose weight. It may help you relax, but in order for weight loss to be effective, changing your diet is vital. Another myth is if I can lose a certain amount of weight, more can come off. Trying crash diets or rapid weight loss programs only helps for a short period of time.
Right. I mean, we don't have a cure for obesity. Anything you do to lose weight is what you have to keep doing to keep the weight off. And that, I think, is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have.
Another important point to remember is that you don't measure health by stepping on a scale. You can be healthy at almost any size.
Don't look at someone's weight and assume, well, it must be they must have a crappy lifestyle, because I know a lot of people who have excess weight, who eat healthy, who are active, who do all the right stuff, and yet they happen to be bigger than other people.
Whitaker says although he experiences new struggles every day, he's enjoying a more active and leisurely lifestyle.
I have one more surgery to repair a hernia, and then after that I hope to be pretty well in control of everything. So looking to get my BMI just down a little bit more.
For more information, you can visit Dr. Sharma's website. Expect more availability of childcare in the region as the government of Saskatchewan has announced more than 500 new spaces in 15 communities across the province. Paradise Hill is one of those included, with 20 more spaces coming from a new centre. The provincial investment puts the current amount of child spaces at more than 13,000. Hundreds of ATV and quad riders made their way to Horse Lake today to take in the good weather and some great trails. But it wasn't just a day of fun. It was also all part of the Paradise Hills Kinsmen Club's annual rally. And as Bart Pedjasic reports, it was all for a good cause.
The hills of Horse Lake were filled with sounds of roaring engines as quad riders from around the region made use of the beautiful summer weather. Dwayne and Sheila Altum have been riding for almost 30 years, and they say they wouldn't miss a chance to hit the trails.
We just love riding around and meeting people and enjoying the scenery.
And the chance to give back to the community was a big draw for the Altums.
Excellent. Anytime you can give back to the local community, it's great. We get to come out and ride, and it goes into a good cause, so it's great.
This annual rally goes towards various community projects. This time all proceeds go towards building a new community center in Paradise Hill.
We're in the process of building a new hall that is connected to the school. And the hall will have also a daycare center, a couple meeting rooms, and the hall as well.
They hope to raise $3,000 through the rally. The groundbreaking for the center is planned for September. As for the Altons, they just can't wait to get out there and get a little dirty.
Just
Glad
ready
everyone-
to get going and and see what it's all about. So beautiful day, and we're going to have some fun.
Bart Pediasic, Newcap News.
And Kyle joins me for our first look at sports. So Kyle, we're talking baseball.
Yeah, do you play baseball? Have you ever played baseball?
I have, and the only thing that I love about baseball is hitting. I am a bad catcher, is that right?
That's right. Don't worry, I'm bad too. My favorite part is just to stand out in the field and not do anything. Anyways, all week here at Newcap, we've been previewing the 5 local teams that are getting ready for the North Saskatchewan River Baseball League. Today, we're on to team number 4, the Midwest Expos.
One team primed for a big turnaround season in the NSRBL is the Midwest Expos. The team got off to a good start last year, but stumbled late in the season and failed to make the playoffs.
We started pretty well, did a lot of little things very well, but we just lacked in scoring runs.
The Expos were one of the lowest scoring teams in the league last year, including a stretch of 5 games where they failed to score a single run. Mullet is hoping the team can build off last year with the majority of the club returning.
We got 14 players, we got 12 returnees, and 2 new faces.
One of those new faces is outfielder Aaron Strapko, who was brought in to try and spark the offense.
My biggest role here is just to contribute, make sure that we do have speed on the base paths, and contribute any way I can by just getting on base, bunting, or just making sure that, you know, we get some people on base, we can cash in some runs here.
Aaron brings a lot of different things to us. He's very enthusiastic, which is good. He's gonna make the defense think twice. He's gonna hit the ball, run, and I mean, he's involved in the games.
If exhibition play is any indication, it looks like the Expos offense seems to be clicking already. The team put up 16 runs in a game earlier this week.
Bunts, you know, hitting behind the runner, hitting runs, stealing bases. You know, it's the little things that we need to improve on that are going to win us some games.
The Expos will need to keep that focus attitude throughout the entire season to have success in a league that becomes more competitive every year.
From what I hear, everybody's improving in the league, and that's a good sign for the area, and we're hoping to do the same.
First and foremost is take her one game at a time. Make sure that we play a good 7 innings of ball here. Make sure that we limit our errors and make sure we get on base and cash some runs in. We'll see what happens from there.
Mullet hopes the growing pains from last year will lead to a more experienced squad and a spot in the playoffs this time around.
This year we're a lot more composed, and guys are more excited about it, and we'll be there, I think.
The Expos open up the season on May 27.